we just adjust your arms, you should be able to have full functionality in both of them, to be able to move at your own free will, and then the leg should be operational, and you should be ready to walk and talk. If I can just get the pins to fit, maybe I could 3D print them, but if they're made out of plastic, I could always have someone plasma cut me some custom pins out. But where am I going to find that? There is a fabrication shop. Mate, I haven't seen you in 5 days. What the fuck have you been doing for 5 whole days? I basically live here now. You're the reason I'm here, and I have not seen you in a week. It's almost done, Aaron. What the fuck are you talking about, John? Ready, small ready. It's almost done. I'm just looking for some metal pins, but I know a fab shop. John, when you work and you focus, you get obsessive. Now I don't want to slap you, but I will. Now I just need you to calm down and tell me what the fuck you've been doing for 5 days. Okay, yeah. Basically, Aaron, I have been making improvements to Small Ready. So you haven't changed the outside of them at all. Well, I don't really want to change the outside of Freddy, but I guess some customization is going to have to be in order. It's not the big one. Why do you care so much? I have sunk hours into him. Right, alright, mate. I get it. I love the little guy too. But what's so impressive about it? You don't fucking understand. I have condensed thousands and thousands of pieces of metal to small little pieces of metal to make this motherfucker operational. I have spent 5 days of my life making this thing work. And you're gonna ask me what's special about him? No one has this. Not one person. Afton couldn't create it. Elliot couldn't do it. But I did it. Alright? Mate, you scaring me. I told you I was going to slap you if you keep acting like that. I need confidence in you, not fucking crazy you, alright? You act like you just got dumped by one of your girlfriends. Now calm the fuck down and tell me, and I'll help you. Okay. I'm calm. I feel like it's very important to show off at this expo because I'm sure Afton's going to have something up his sleeve. And since Wally's has never presented, it's important that our first showing wins. Not only is it important, it's going to look good on us. It'll help these restaurants we're creating grow. So it's just potential. Yes, it is. Because if people know the name and the brand, they'll go. They'll see it like a McDonald's sign, like the Golden Arches. Ready is our Golden Arches. I don't understand why you believe in this 2-bit bear. I don't know. Maybe I just... When I was young, I always loved, just simple things, and you don't really find a lot of pure, you don't find pureness as much as you used to. And for kids, they have it all the time. But the older I got, the more that got crushed. And I see a lot of that in Reddy. I just think maybe more people will see that in him too. I just think he'll make people happy. Right. So what do you need to finish it? Right now, I don't have anything to hold the pins together for his feet. Now, I've done all I can by myself, but those are going to be the pins that hold it to the endoskeleton so that it can function and walk. Right, well, we can go to Home Depot. You don't understand that these pins, they're going to have to be custom made. Well, we can do that. You have plenty of money. and you know people. I mean, think about it. You must know someone who can do it. Yeah, there's a fab shop down the road. I know the guy who owns it. He can do it for us. Tell me, and I'll go there, and I'll tell him. All right? And I'll get him for you. How long should it take? Him 5 minutes. See, this is the John I like. The other John reminds me, of college John, and college John was a bit fucked up. I wasn't fucked up, we were the same. Oh, mate, we're a lot of things, but the same ain't one of them. You kind of partied, very, very hard, and, since you just came into it, right, you kind of had a little money to spend. I mean, you went crazier than I did. No. Can't change the past, can you? You just got to keep moving forward. That's what I believe. Besides, everything can be fixed with a deal, can't it? It shouldn't cost anything. I've done plenty of work with him in the past. He'll do them for free. So, the measurements, I'll email them to you real quick. Well, before I go, I want to say how the damn thing works. Can it stand up for long? It can, but the weight of it might crush the legs. All right, so we won't have it stand up right now. Well, show me what you did to it. Ready 2.0. Systems check. Ready, system checking. Checking system checked. Ready's okay. Ready's fine. Ready 2.0's alright. I'm a bit cold. It's a bit cold in here. You got short sleeves on. Are you cold? Mate. It's amazing. I know. So you did mess around with it a little bit, didn't you? Yeah, I made it a little bit different, but Freddy won't change. This is just an example of what we can do. And what if people want a Reddy for themselves? What? Wait, mate, you're showing off a fucking walking, talking bear that can communicate with you. You don't think someone's gonna want to buy one? Fuck! Mate, calm down. Fucking shit! God damn it! Mate, what's wrong? Motherfucker! I didn't think about that! Mate, why is that such a big problem? Fuck. Because you can't mass produce it. They have to be made by hand. You can't make it with a machine. Why is that such a problem? It took me 5 days to make that one. Well, mate, okay, calm down. I'm sure that with enough people, we can make some shitty product? No. Mate, you're focusing too much. It was just a suggestion. People are gonna want one. How much could it cost to buy a Reddy? 30 grand. What the fuck do you mean 30 grand? So much I sunk into. You don't think we could recreate it a little cheaper? We can make one that doesn't fucking walk and move arms, like just a fucking stuffed bear with a chip in it. But that's not what you might, is it? No. 30 grand on that motherfucker. Does Wally's even help you with that? No. Have they given you anything? I haven't really had that conversation with them. See, I know that without Reddy, it'll fall. They're not... What? They're good people. I like them. But they don't really have... What? Focus? It's the first time they've ever entered the expo. And I think I'm a very important part of it, so it's only a matter of time before I get some equity inside of it. You haven't even bought any equity inside? A little bit, but it's not just something you do. And I don't want these people to feel like I'm using them. I was horrible to them. I don't want them to think I'm just here to build up and leave and kick them out. Aaron, this is a joint partnership. Looks like someone's gotten soft. John, I knew would want a 32.5 split before putting any money in. Why not just create the company yourself? Because they got good bones. And they got capital. And they got some things that I can't provide. What the fuck is capital? You made it curse? Not around kids. Why would you make it an option? It's funny. For who? Who the fuck? Why? That's Kim. I ain't fucking do it. Pretty funny. You've been in here too long. I'm gonna take you to get a drink. We'll go by the middle place together. I've decided it. And Joan, give me the fucking wrench. You said it. I'm a person. I can say words. You're supposed to be made for a child. Your mama's made for a child. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, Reddy. I didn't mean it, Reddy. I'm not gonna fucking kill you. Not yet. Alright. You gotta make it where you can't curse, mate. I mean, that's just distracting. Is this my wrench? It's my wrench. It has my initials in it. Could be your wrench. You're gonna buy me a beer for that? I'm taking this home. Alright. Why work on the damn thing yourself anyway? Wouldn't a little bit of help make it faster? It's just tedious work, Aaron. It's just having to get small bolts into small holes and putting washers on and making these components smaller and more light so the animatronic can actually function with all the components that it needs to run. It's only something I could do. Mate, you're very smart. I'm a fucking rocket scientist. I'm pretty sure I can help you. I know what a fucking wash is. I can help you put one on. You don't need to do this to yourself anymore. You're not alone. I've also noticed you got a bunch of Christmas shit up. I've always been bad about taking decorations down. Isn't this restaurant like open? Yeah, it has a manager. You know, people who run it. It's actually pretty profitable. And where are the animatronics? Some are on stage, some hang out with Sun and Moon. The fuck Sun and Moon? The daycare animatronics? Oh, I set up a daycare system. Or they take care of kids. People pay for the daycare service. I mean, there's humans, so it's not like, oh, it's all animatronics, something bad could happen. But I programmed them myself, so they won't hurt anybody. Right. Huh. How much does this place bring in? A year or a month? Because it just was open for a year. Let's go for a year. 3.8 million. Wow. How much in profit? That is the profit. Motherfucker. I guess there is a little bit you can do with a restaurant, huh? Yeah, with something this size, with cafes and all, there's little transactions and little things that make the money add up. But if you had a brick and mortar location, God, nickel and dime people to death, it'd be impossible. I mean, could you imagine having a coin-operated arcade machine these days? No one even keeps money on them. You have to be some kind of fucking idiot to do that. Ron.